Hill going to go in motion right. Here's Wilson to throw right away. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game playing a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them.
No, my game.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. When you look at this Buffalo defense, against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Now a 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
I do.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Off play action. Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense.
Here's a diving
big catch, my boy.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll buy some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. The Bills hit 1-1 through 2 games thus far.
I just got, you got to do DB red zone. I just got that superstar trade for them.
And the first thing that crosses my mind is certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Got an open man in Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. H.N. gets it from the gun. And that'll hurt the
You say what the BB red zone. So there you go.
And that was Dorian Williams who found his way through and planted him for a loss on the play. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now Wilson. He'll dump this off to H.N. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did. It came through with a big-time pick 6.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Bass now to send it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Wilson. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Play action. Now Wilson. They're going deep for Hill. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun is a give to Achane. Out of a turn and run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 78 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. It's Hill, complete. Well, he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially with
What?
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. After the interception, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, that is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Here's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing is Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
40-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack. and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They run again on first down. Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
Option play. Here's Cook. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
That ain't great analysis on my part. It's been pretty obvious. Last couple plays, these guys been going in the wrong direction.
Offensive line overwhelmed on those plays. Now, I think it's safe to say going to the air here on 3rd.
Round 80! 55, 55! What's the key? No!
Now Allen. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. As they'll take over with just under a minute left to play until the break. Throw out wide is incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers. And he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
From the shotgun, Wilson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Third and 19. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. But he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. Here's Allen to throw it. It's complete to Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Their line is pretty tough.
To speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
No, I'm in
The
my
Dolphins
set.
at the line ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Shit.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Oh, you made it seem like he was losing though. Oh. Whoa.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
Niggas played in your face, bro.
How many times have we run into coaches where they talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case, not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Allen now looks to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bills first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards.
Good defense, man.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
To the air, Allen. A pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when
You're making him eat clock anyways.
away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll give to Cook on the read option. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Damn. Side.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Rolling to his right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Pass on for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And fighting down inside the 25. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Good shit. Hey.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked in
That should have been one. Come on.
Touchdown. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Shreds into the stiff arm. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
That's right there. That throw is right there. He got to make that.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw, it's Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Allen off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Yeah, the injury.
Into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain. So when he saw the space he needed,
Oh, they do that in civil A shit, finally.
he went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Get the weekly highlights in.
Defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz.
No, I'm just saying.
You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on.
I'm about to be after
in a
this
run
game.
blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes,
Right.
so they can't run the football.
On second down,
I was supposed to let Keith die. I saw the
he
last
stopped
second.
immediately there. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And he's got another first down as he's brought
Down the germ.
27-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook.
That Cook is different, boy.
James Cook, his second touchdown.
Hey, this nigga James Cook. Oh, they ain't showed it the move. So quick move, get off me. I don't know who this nigga is. He's a new nigga. Yeah.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
I don't know if Tua is injured or you just traded Tua.
And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
No way! Take his head off.
Down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. That's complete to his tight end, Waller.
Lavin.
There's Wilson.
Whoa.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. There's Wilson to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
That's tough, Zach.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Good tackle, boy.
Going to be caught here by Waddle. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
Round 80. We go.
Ha. I'm wildin'.
One of the linebackers has got it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And going deep for Hill. And he will take it in.
Strong fucking guys. Like, the nigga don't fumble on the regular, and now he fumbled.
He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Bills are going to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent. Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. As they'll run on first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
It's Josh.
With career touchdown number 75.
It's a dog.
And the Bills have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this fourth quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a lead now up to 14. To the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it but lost it. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack.
Well, this is something I may never understand. I don't get why a quarterback under duress who has a chance to get rid of the ball and save the yardage keeps it and runs out of bounds. Instead of an incomplete pass and no loss of yardage, it's a 3-yard loss.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Bills are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. There'll be search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap and the delay.
Hey, Buffalo.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Brewing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. I know so long as she get really so now I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never speak with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.